welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys basically a day in the life of our homeschool. We are Abeka and Knotgrass and Apologia. Those are the different curriculums that we are using right now. So some of it's parent-led, some of it's video-led. If you're new here, I do schooling with my sister and two nieces along with my daughter and my son. My son is just not really doing like real school. He just turned 4, so we're just touching on things with him whenever he gives us a chance to do that because he's just everywhere. But I've already gone ahead and of course got my coffee ready. I fixed my sister some coffee. She's still not here yet. So usually what I do in the morning is I get all of the computers up and running, and then I turn on our lights to our little reading nook because that's where we do our read aloud. And what else do? I get waters and stuff like that ready for the day. I open up the blinds and then we wait for my sister and the kids, and then we go ahead and get started. I already have that computer on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get her computer started. Really exciting to share with you guys. All I have to say is we're in love. So let me show you guys. These are our buns, you guys. So this is Milo. He's the little boy. He's younger than she is. This is Marshmallow. So Marshmallow and Milo. And so Marshmallow's a little girl. And they're just about 10 weeks old. We just got them over the weekend. So they're still trying to get used to us, and you're supposed to really let them just get used to their area that they live in, and you know, just take it slow with them. So we've been trying to just let them chill and get used to their home. I haven't really let the kids play with them very much, but they're our new babies and I am already in love. If you guys have never had a bunny, they're absolutely amazing, and you can potty train them, litter train them. They do tend to have a lot of tummy problems, so you just have to be really careful. But I had to show you guys because they are our new school mascots, our new classroom pets. Not really, they're our family because they're our bunnies. But if you guys are wondering, they are, what are they called? They're called Chestnut, Dwarf. Don't worry, they won't jump off of the table. They are Dwarf Netherland bunnies, and they're called Chestnut because of their coloring. So she's a broken chestnut. They're trying to explore. She's a broken chestnut and he's a chestnut. So they're actually not brother and sister, so we can mate them if we wanted to, but I don't know if I want to mate them, you guys, because I don't think I could ever get rid of their bunnies. Like, I think that they would have babies and I would just want to keep all of them. So I wanted to introduce you guys to the bunnies because in the future you guys will see them in our videos, because eventually they'll be out here in the schoolroom with us, roaming the ground and just hanging out with us, because you guys are literally like little puppies. So yeah, I had to show you guys. I'm like out of breath, I don't know why. But look how cute he is. Oh man, you guys, I just love them already. So I wanted to show you guys, and yeah, so let's get into this video. I'm sorry. So I also wanted to show you guys, I usually try to keep the stuff that the kids are gonna do for their activities for the day. So my daughter and my youngest niece have science activities and they have a history activity. And so I like to put all this stuff over here, and you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot to put contact paper in there. Not contact, construction paper of the colors that they needed. But we try to keep this stuff in here just so it's in here and ready. So that is their activities that they're going to be doing. And with my son, like I said, he just turned 4. So I like to get activities that I'm going to work with him throughout the next couple days. So usually what I pick out, he doesn't do all of them. So we'll just pick and choose what we feel like he's gonna wanna do. If he doesn't wanna do something, we just move on to something else. If he doesn't feel like learning at that time, I'm not pushy with him. So it's kind of just on his terms right now. I want him to love learning. I don't want him to feel like it's something that I'm making him do. So I have these, don't mind my little containers, you guys, I recycle everything. But I have these little stacking blocks that I got from Target years ago. I think like 2 years, maybe it was just last year. I don't know, my years are running together these days. Okay, and then the next thing that I chose for him to work on are these alphabet beads. So he can string them or lay them out. I'm not sure what we're gonna do as of yet, but what I was hoping, take E, show him E. I'm hoping that he finds E out of here. We're gonna work with these alphabet paper cutouts. I was gonna work with these little dollars with color. And then I'm shaking, you guys, because I have stuff on the table here. So I was gonna stick the colors in the bottom of my cupcake pan here, and then I was gonna have him do the corresponding bead colors inside of it. And then I was gonna have him roll this dice, and we were gonna count the little dots, and then we were gonna find the matching wood numbers to go along with that. I have these little quiet books that we were gonna work through. He definitely won't be doing all of these today. I know him, he'll get bored. So we'll probably do it within like a couple days, but that's what I have picked out for him for today and tomorrow. So yeah, let's get ready. Let's go ahead and get started with school. The kids are all here, so we're gonna be reading The Love Pug, and we're gonna be enjoying time with the bunnies. This is the first time that we're really doing a morning basket with the bunnies because they're still new. So let's see if we could read while they run around.
Basket is just them running around.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just do the morning basket, them running around.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yes.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To the Christian flag, and to the Savior for whose kingdom it stands, one brotherhood, uniting all mankind. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Heavenly Father, thank you, dear. Please make everybody have a good day at school.
All right, Juliana, so what are you going to start with first?
Bible.
You usually start with Bible, right?
Yeah.
What are you guys working through right now? Do you know?
We are starting Moses.
Moses?
Yeah.
What verse are you on? Do you remember? Am I putting you on the spot?
Yes.
Okay. I know you guys change them every single week, right?
Yes.
You have a new verse.
Yeah.
All right.
Mom.
All right, Ari, so what are you going to do?
Bible.
Bible's usually the one you start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do it with the video?
Yeah.
But your mama got you flashcards to go along with it? You want to show me one of them? There you go. Yeah. There you go. And who is that? Are you learning? Moses. Yeah. So what are you going to start with?
Bible.
We all start with Bible, right? Today we're going to be doing reviews, so show them your book that we're going to be working through. Bible characters. So she's still working on Hebrew. She was supposed to take the oral test on Monday. I felt like she wasn't ready for it, so I'm giving her a couple more days. I'll probably test her on it tomorrow or Friday, and then they're going to start a new verse on Monday, I believe. The one God.
God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit.
Was God ever born?
No.
How many persons make up the one God?
God the Father, 3.
3. Has God ever had a beginning?
No.
No, what?
No, He has always been.
So right now I'm going to be teaching her Bible. She's listening to her music on the headphones so it doesn't distract the rest of the kids. Ariana's still doing Bible. Juliana's still doing Bible. And my sister usually goes through her planning book and starts to like plan, or she corrects things, stuff when, you know, when the kids are being video led, we try to take that time to either work with one of the kids that are not video led, and we kind of bounce back and forth. So usually she'd be working with my son right now, but he doesn't want to work. So like I explained to you guys, when he doesn't really feel like learning, we just don't push him into it. We just kind of let him do his thing. And then when he comes over to hang out with us, that's when we try to get him to do school in a fun way. All right, so we are done with Bible and now we are going to be working on health. So we usually come out to the family room just so that we're not loud when we're teaching, because usually as soon as we start teaching, or I start teaching health to my daughter, my sister starts teaching science to my 7th grade niece. So instead of it being really loud over there and really hard for them to hear and listen, we just split up and do it that way. So today we are going to be working through Tally's of Becca's Health, Safety, and Manners. And then we are also going to be reading The Care and Keeping of You. This is from the American Girl. But they're going to be discussing all about taking care of your hair and teeth and everything like that. So I'm going to use the pages in this to go along with that. Take you over and show you guys what my sister and my niece are working on. Don't mind the light. I have it up so that we could film.
To test phenomena we cannot see. Take a balloon and blow it up to a size that still can be held in your hand. Tie it off. With a hole punch a bunch of holes in a sheet of paper, collecting the small bits of paper into a pile. Now rapidly rub the balloon back and forth over your hand. Now hold the balloon up to the paper pieces and watch them move around. They may even jump to the balloon and stick to it. What is happening is that you are taking electrons from your hair and moving them to the balloon.
So she's going to be doing From Adam to Us. This is not grass. It's an amazing history curriculum that I really love. Do you like it, Juliana?
Yes.
What don't you like about it?
Oh, yeah, this.
So she doesn't really like this added book, I think because she doesn't want to read any more than she already has to. But I love this book. I think it's really cool. It adds some personality to the curriculum because it's like documents and stuff that people have actually written, or poems.
Sarah, Isaac, and Rebecca all died in the land God had promised to give to Abraham's descendants.
You learned about Joseph already, right?
Yeah, in Bible.
I love this story.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
What do you like about it?
How even though Joseph's brothers were trying to kill him because they were jealous of their dad having Joseph being the favorite, he still believed in God and still trusted in him and thought it was gonna be okay, and it was.
And no matter what, God led him to be one of his greatest people. You know what I mean? He literally was in prison. He helped one of the pharaohs, but in the end, he helped the pharaoh and he helped his people.
And then he became a powerful leader in Egypt.
So my most favorite part out of the story is that no matter what, he forgave his brothers.
Yeah.
His brothers went to him and he forgave them. And only God can give you a forgiving heart like that. That's G. Good job. Are you gonna do, you have G, where's H? Oh man.
Oh.
Here's A. We have A here, where's B? Where's B? Oh. You want in? History with my older niece, Juliana. My daughter is working on her writing. My niece is working on her health with my sister. So I'm just gonna walk around the classroom, kind of show you what they are doing. Come over and see the bunnies for a little bit, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the bunnies. So don't mind the board and don't mind the litter, we're still setting up their area. So when I originally wanted the bunnies, I tried to apply through like an adoption, like a society for bunnies, and you have to put in an application, you have to wait, and there was only one litter available. And so I waited a few days. I hadn't heard anything back, and we've been super anxious to get a bunny since we lost ours. And so I started looking on the internet and finding different bunnies, and I found a woman that had bunnies, and these were part of that litter. There's 2 different litters that she was getting rid of, and I just fell in love with their pictures. Him, Milo, I actually, oh, he's trying to escape. No, babe, you're gonna hurt your leg. So I actually picked another bunny, another male bunny, and then she sent me a picture with both of them like on the table playing with them, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not the bunny that I chose. Is that the one that you thought that I chose? And she said, oh, the other bunny's gone. And I was, at first I'm like, oh man, like I was really looking forward to the other bunny, and then I sat back and I'm like, okay, this bunny is meant to be mine. That's why it's happening. That's why this bunny is set aside. I said I definitely want him too, and you guys, I just love him. He is the cutest little thing. He reminds me of Peter Rabbit. He's looking at me right now trying to get out of his cage. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys, so I literally found them on Sunday morning, and we picked them up on Saturday or Sunday evening. So literally we were running everywhere. I had to go to the Dollar Tree to get litter boxes. We had to go to PetSmart. We went to 2 different PetSmarts. I ordered this gate. It's like a fencing gate. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not like a fencing gate, but if you know, like dogs, or they have like gates that you can make into like a circle. They're like wire gates or whatever, metal gates, not wire. And so they say that those are best for bunnies. They're called X pens. But the ones that I was looking at were open on the top, and I was really worried about my son dropping stuff in there or dropping something on the bunny. So I wanted something with a lid. So I found, or a cover. So I found one on Amazon and I ordered it, but I'm unfortunately still waiting for it. So I literally had to buy a cage for them, but they're so small that I have them in this cage. I'll show you this cage right now. And this is not their home, you guys. Don't even worry. They do not sit in here all day long. I mean, they've been in here a little bit more than normal just because they're new and you're not supposed to take them out right away and like have them out all day long. But they are gonna be roaming bunnies. They're gonna be with us. But for now they're in here. This is where they sleep and they eat and they spend their day. I got them both these little fleece blankets and they cuddle up with them. And so we're just waiting on their homes to come in, and I feel so bad that they're in this little cage. So don't worry, this is not their forever home. This is just where they're staying right now. Oh, look, he already wants to escape. You're gonna hurt your butt. You're gonna hurt your butt. He came out to say hello. With bunnies, when you have new bunnies, you're supposed to let them come to greet you. You're not supposed to grab them and like rush them. They kind of just need to build that bond with you on their own. But I just wanted to show you guys them because, oh look, she's scratching. But I just love them so much already, and I thought that you guys would enjoy seeing them because who doesn't love a cute bunny? Oh, real quick. Okay, so there's little gates. That right there that goes in front of those, and he pulled one out 2 different times, and then he started to pull the purple one out. And if you know anything about bunnies, they like their cage to be a specific way. They like their home how they want their home. So no matter how many times you move it or change it, they change it back. So I finally just took them off and I piled their hay up in there, and now he's happy with it. But a little information on a bunny and what they like. Okay, I gotta put them away. I gotta do school. Kids are waiting on me. So Ari's gonna be reading Fun with Friends, and she has her famous handbook for reading. Whoop whoop. Okay. All right, so let's start with handbook for reading, because that's usually what we start with. Are you on the right page?
Mm-hmm. So we read this one.
Yep.
No. Cat, cat, kid.
Okay, babe, so you are going to be reading page 70. So what's the title?
Cattail Palm.
Okay, so this is all about God's creation. Travis by?
He was kind.
He was kind. Why was he kind? Because he helped his mom and dad.
Oh yeah.
Right? Okay, right, he was kind.
What are you doing?
All I heard was,
Yeah, it's hard.
I was messing with you. Okay, what else?
He
Do you know
is kind.
Do you know anything else like about him? What do you think about describing maybe, do you know what he looks like or how old he is? Where the family like to go for trips? Where did it take place? Was he a faithful kind of kid?
Mama, I love like me.
Good job, Ari, on your sentences, babe. Good job.
The United States of America, there were few towns in all the land. Most of these were near the seashore and quite small.
Good job. What's next? What are you doing next?
No.
No? Are you doing purple? Purple. Say, Mama, I'm doing purple. Good job. Where's purple? Wow. High five.
Bye-bye. Boost.
Good job. What color is that?
It was.
No, it's green. What's next?
Oh no.
What color is that? Oh, there you go. Good job.
Oh
No, it's okay. That was green.
no.
Are you doing green?
That's a boy.
No, it's okay. That's okay. You did good. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to do a check-in. So we literally just ate lunch. The kids are still on break until we are done with picking up our dishes. I was going to record it, but my phone was literally on 5%, and I wanted to make sure to film the rest of our day because we're going to do a lot of group lessons. So I wanted to make sure to catch that on film for you guys to see how we do it. But we did just eat nothing fancy, sandwiches, fruit. That's basically it. And vegetables. We had cucumbers. So good. My sister had gotten them from a farmer's market, so those are always the best. And I'm about to make myself another coffee. I'll probably make a hot coffee right now. Our infuser's still going. We have Genius going right now. That's one of the Young Living blends that they sell already made. And then let's see. I believe I think Ari's done with her video lessons. Tally, I think, has language. I'm not sure. I have to check back with that. Juliana's going to start her grammar and literature, and those are video led because she's done all of her parent led things this morning with us. And then I'm going to teach the two younger girls, Tally and Ari. I'm going to be teaching them history and science, and we mainly have like activities, so it's going to be a fun rest of our day. So I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and let you know where we're at. It is late. I believe it's like 1 o'clock. Usually we are going into the last part of our day, I'd say around 12:30ish. But because we did morning basket with the bunnies this morning and recording, it kind of takes a little bit longer because I have to move the camera around and stuff for you guys. So we are a little bit behind, but we're not really worried about it because we don't have anything to do today but school. Alright, so Tally usually likes her test to be graded after she takes it just so she knows what it is. So spelling, we do the trial tests on Tuesdays, and Wednesdays we do her regular tests. In the past couple weeks she's gotten hundreds on her trial test, but this week she missed a couple words, so she's taking her test today and we are going to grade it. Alright, Tal, winner. Summer.
We have a space bubble in here.
What's a space bubble?
We don't know.
Ready? So we we are gonna make craters. We're gonna be using our Apologia for Science today, and I purchased the packet that you get, or it's a box that you get each lesson for the supplies. And we are going to be working through making craters for Mercury. We just finished that lesson. Well, we're finishing it now. And pull out the bag of pebbles. They're actually marbles. We're using marbles instead of pebbles.
I like these. These are
And grab out the flour. So our next activity is going to be make a model of Mercury. So we need all of these ingredients, and we're going to make the dough now. So we already have the flour out from our craters that we just made. We're going to mix that with the water and some salt to make the dough. And then we're going to move on from there. So what you guys are going to do is you need 1 tablespoon flour. Do you know which one is a tablespoon?
This one.
Yes. So 1 tablespoon of flour. So get a scoop. And then flatten it off with your finger like you would the knives. Remember how we showed you guys how to flatten it with the knife? The little girl clung nervously to the dirty cloth wrapped around her waist. She looked around her and wondered what might happen next. I purchased this from Amazon during the summer to use with our history, and I'm so happy I did because Phyllis Wheatley's in here, and we just read about her in our Not Grass Star Spangled Story in this book here. So I'm gonna read this to the girls so that they could hear a little bit more about her story. Phyllis's literary skills were apparent early on. She published her first story when she was only about 14 years old. This is my 7th grade nieces. This is my 3rd grade daughters. And then this is my 2nd grade nieces. So they finished their history project. Juliana always just joins in with us if she's done with school. That's it, you guys. That is our day of school. It went really long today. I feel like we had so many activities and crafts, and our days can be long and they can be short. Sometimes we're done by 12:30, sometimes we're done by 4. So it just depends on our day, depends on what we have for school, depends on how many breaks we take. things like that. Today was more laid back because for one, we were recording so you guys can see, and two, we were playing with the bunnies this morning, and then three, we just had a bunch of activities to do for the week. So that is it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, the like, and the notification bell. And thanks again, you guys, for clicking on this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be blessed always.